Guys, we spent most of the day not filming. We actually went to Boma's this morning, then we hung out at Animal Kingdom until about a little after 2, came back to the room, hung out by the pool, and did some swimming and just chilling out by the pool and the resort. Showered, and we're getting ready to head over to Epcot this evening. Get some dinner at Le Cellier. I'll film a little bit there and just hang around Epcot and then come back to the room tonight. But yeah, didn't film very much today, but headed over to Epcot now. Are headed over to the Grand Floridian to get something to eat at the Grand Cafe, and then we're going to be heading to Epcot. Sorry if I'm sounding stuffy, but cast members and Floridians said that the tree pollen count is high here right now, which is weird because Dan and I don't see any little like things floating around. Usually back home in Ohio, we get, when the trees are like and the pollen's high, we get these little white fuzzy things floating around and you can see them. But here we're not seeing anything, right? But they're telling us that the tree pollen count is high. And I looked on the weather map and in the little allergy section, and sure enough, yeah, but they would know, they live here. So thank goodness they have a little stores in the resorts where you can pick up sinus medicine or allergy and throat lozenges. And I'm not the only one who's buying that stuff up. And then my ENT also gave me Flonase, so that's helping a lot too. I actually sound worse than I feel, but yeah, I'm just stuffy with some allergies. So we're gonna do Epcot. And I think we're going to come back later and hang out by the pool again. That's the beauty of it being an adult-only trip, and you don't, well, we haven't had little ones in a long time, but Dana and I just really move at our own pace. So I apologize if I'm not vlogging a whole lot, but we're just taking our time and enjoying ourselves and doing whatever we want to do. So we're going to head over to the Grand this morning, guys, and get some breakfast.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me. And forevermore, I like to share that vintage dream.
So I mentioned in my Disney reservation breakfast that we had chosen that I was probably going to get the chicken and waffle at the Grand. Ooh, guys, it is so good. I highly recommend it. It's very filling. The portion is huge. They use a cornflake breading and with a little bit of drizzled honey, so it's extra crispy, but the chicken on the inside is like super moist. And of course the classic Mickey waffle was really good too. Let me turn the camera around. So we're on the skyline because
it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. But after we got done eating breakfast over at Grand Floridian, I did a little shopping over there, and we took the monorail resort back around to drop our stuff off at the room. And we have our morning at Epcot, and we noticed at ITT.
In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico.
As I was saying, when we went through ITT, because you got to go through tickets and tours to get back around to the Poly on the monorail resort loop, for whatever reason, and the monorail was not broken, the line to go to Epcot was if you're familiar with that whole area, it was practically out to where you check in through security. That's how long that monorail line was.
Did you know that the entire Walt Disney World Resort is over 40 square miles? That's about the same size as the city of San Francisco and double the island of Manhattan.
So, at first we were Dan and I were talking and we're like, okay, we're not gonna wait in that long line for the monorail, we'll take a lift. But then he had a great idea. He's like, why don't we take the bus over to Hollywood Studios and catch the Skyline and go into Epcot on the backside, seeing how we want to go to World Showcase in France. So I was like, that's an amazing idea, honey. So that's what we did, and we just put our stuff down in the room.
We will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort shortly. All passengers must disembark and transfer at this station. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth.
So we just happened to pull right up, right when the Hollywood Studios bus was showing up at the bus stop, hopped on, and got off at Hollywood Studios, and now we're on the Skyline, and we're getting ready to transfer over to the Epcot.
Please.
So this is like what we call Hogwarts, because it makes us think of the Hogwarts Train Center. So this is where you do all of your transferring. So if you're at Art of Animation and Pop Century, you would come over here. And then over here is Riviera and Epcot. And then this one will take you back to Hollywood Studios. So we just made it over to Epcot. And we're gonna head into World Showcase. It's a beautiful day here. I don't know if you can tell by the water, but it's got a nice breeze going on. Are wearing shorts today though, guys, because the last couple of days we've been wearing pants. So. Hey guys, so we hung out in Epcot pretty much all morning. We got to ride Ratatouille. Last time we were here, it was like the line was too long because it was fairly new, and yeah, we weren't gonna do Ratatouille then, but we got on it today. It was pretty neat. I think it's a very kid-friendly ride, so my favorite part, if you've been on the ride, was when they were in the kitchen and the guy sweeps and then the water kind of splashes at you. And then Dan and I also liked the dining room scene. That was pretty cool too, but yeah, we liked it. So we hung out and then we came back to our room. We've been doing that lately, where we kind of come back and we hit the swimming pool, we hit the hot tub, we grab a snack at the Oasis pool. They have like a little, they have like an Oasis bar where you can get drinks, but you can also get food and snacks and all sorts of stuff. And they have a cast member that comes around, gives you a menu poolside, and then you know, they have the cabanas, and you know, they bring you whatever it is you order. So we did that. Now we're just back at the room, and we're both going to take a shower and get ready for signature dining tonight. And then we hope to hit Epcot again. So how many of y'all do that, where it's like y'all do the parks in the morning, but then you come back to your resort and kind of like just chill and relax, maybe do laundry? We didn't do laundry today, but just hang out by the pool and have a little bit of quiet time, downtime, and then maybe go to your reservation and hit parks later. We always do that. We always have a little bit of downtime. It kind of helps. I know some people like to go. We necessarily don't, so we try to kind of you know, make it a vacation where we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for some dinner. Hey guys, so Dan and I are headed to Shula's Steakhouse over at the Dolphin Hotel for dinner. Now, I'm not going to be bringing the camera and vlogging this dining experience, because if you're new to my channel, this is Dan and I's anniversary, February 15th. We are celebrating 31 years as husband and wife, and this is just our personal dining experience, and I just won't be vlogging it. I will take pictures with my phone because I am bringing my phone, and I'll try to remember to include some snapshots in here in this video. But you can also follow me on Instagram, where I will have uploaded pictures of our dining experience over at Shula's there. And then after we get done dining there, they're having DVC, what's it called? Dan, what's the DVC event called? Moonlight Magic.
Sorry. It's called Moonlight Magic, and they're having it at Epcot tonight, and that's for extra magical hours for Disney Vacation Club members. So it kind of works out for us. We didn't plan it that way. We had actually booked the dining reservation before we knew about the Moonlight Magic hours. I found out through a fellow Instagrammer who is a what you might call like we've connected through social media. We've met up here before at the Polynesian and connected. She let me know because she got her Disney Flyer magazine before I got mine, and we're both Disney Vacation Club. And when I got mine, I double checked the back, and it said February 15th at Epcot, they were having Moonlight Magic hours for DVC. So it kind of works out that we're going to be over there on that side of Disney property. So we're going to head over there after. But like I said, you can head over to Instagram if you like and look at the Shula dining experience pictures there. And like I said, I'll try to include some here. So I will see y'all later.